So today's a pretty big day for me. A lot of people on here don't know, but a few months ago, I actually lost the sight in my left eye by developing a ulcer in my cornea. And then after that almost fully healed up, or it did heal up, I lost the vision or partial of my vision in the right eye because I developed yet another ulcer in my cornea. Now they have healed, but the sad thing is, well, the sad truth is, I will not have my vision back in my left eye unless I get this corneal transplant on November 22nd. And today I'm going into the city to do two things. One, it is to get my pre-op done. Finally doing that because, again, my surgery is coming up. And then two, I'm seeing that the contact that they made for my right eye, if it will fit. So today's kind of a fitting consult for that. And if it does fit, I will have 20/20 vision back in my right eye. And in a year from now, we'll see what we do about the ulcer scarring. We'll see. We don't know what's going to happen yet. But I want to take you guys on my trip to the city and give you guys an update about everything else that's going on. And now, with all that being said, it is time to shower and get ready for the day. And now it's time for us to head up to the city. This still isn't as bad as LA traffic. Just waiting for the doctor to finally call me. I just got my contact for my right eye, and it's crazy to be able to see detail again. I'm very happy right now. This is nothing short of a crazy feeling. It has been about 6 months since I've actually been able to see anything, and now I have 20/20 vision in my right eye. And my cornea transplant is on November 22nd, if everything works out right. Now, the reason why I say if everything works out right is because the doctor told me that if they don't find someone, a donor that matches up with my age for the tissue in my eye, that they might have to postpone it a couple days. But we'd only know that the day prior to the surgery, so I have to patiently wait till then. But my hopes are high that it all works out perfectly fine. But it's been about 6 months since everything went down. About 6 months ago, I developed an ulcer in my left eye, and I didn't know what it was. So, me being an idiot, I just used some heat compression, some cold packs, some eye drops, just splashed water in my eye, and that aggravated my ulcer to the point that I woke up and I couldn't open up my left eye at all. I'm talking about at all. I might even add some pictures at the end of this video of that, or videos from TikTok if I can get them. And so I woke up and I had to go to the optometrist. And going to the optometrist, they just told me, you need to go to the ER, like right now. And they never really saw something like that. Like the ER, not something that got aggravated so fast. And for about a month and a half, maybe 2 months, around there. Yeah, 2 months. I was on eye drops, and I wasn't told that I could be wearing contacts or anything like that, and my glasses barely give me any vision. And as soon as it healed up and I put in my contacts, another ulcer developed in my right eye. So again, the same 2 month process. And then I got lucky enough to be put in contact with an amazing doctor at Cornell in New York, and they're going to be doing the procedure on me now. And I'm beyond blessed because my specialist out in California, he originally told me that the hardest thing is to get in contact with a doctor to get inside the surgery room. But being in contact with the specialist I'm with now, they expedited me to the front. And I know how blessed I am for that. I know that's nothing short of a blessing. And I'm extremely thankful for that, beyond words. I can't even believe it sometimes that I got this lucky. But today after 6 months, I can see again. I can see details and things. For the last 6 months, I couldn't see anything past my arm's length. It was extremely difficult for me to do most things, but I kept pushing. I didn't want myself to be limited by the trials that life has put in front of me. That's not who I am. At the very core of my being, I am someone that wants to keep pushing past any trial, any barrier, find out more about myself, find out how far I can go, how strong I truly am, both physically, mentally, and emotionally. And this has been nothing short of a test of my character. There's been many times where I want to quit, many times where I don't know what to do, but I just kept pushing because that's what I know. That's what I know that's the only thing I know how to really do, is just to keep pushing for more and pushing for more and not giving in. The thing with life is this: it doesn't care for you in some ways. It doesn't have favorites. It puts obstacles in front of everyone and just sees if you can handle it. It's not to cast or not to ostracize you or anything like that. It's just because that's how life is with everyone. And all this again just showed me how much you can overcome if you just truly put your mind to it. I grew a lot in these last 6 months, and I had to move across the country, and I had to say goodbye to some of my dreams. I had a recording studio and a record label, had to shut down the recording studio, had to shut down the label. When I was finally getting back into making music, I had to stop because I developed migraines, and as soon as those migraines ended is when this whole catastrophe with my eyes happened. And it was hard to say goodbye to all my dreams and all that type of stuff, but a lot came out of it. I was finally able to grow. I was feeling lost for a while, and I still do feel lost, but I'm going to get my grounding back. But I was able to understand myself more in that feeling of being lost, because I was able to be more introspective and really understand what's going on with everything inside of me. And that's extremely important to me. And now I moved back out east, back in my hometown, living with my parents now, and I am learning how to get past not wanting to ask for help. Now I'm asking for help from people. Now I'm actively teaching myself that it's okay to ask for help and rely on others for some things. So yeah, that's my life update. I know this isn't my usual content at all whatsoever, and I might be making more content like this once my new phone gets in here, but I'm extremely happy right now. I have no words. I don't think you guys understand how these last 6 months have felt for me. I finally feel like I can slowly regain some type of footing in my life and go back to who I used to be, or a better version of who I used to be, because I don't want to go back to who I was actually. I want to be a better version of me. I want to be a better version of me all the time. I honestly hope that whoever sees this, that you guys never have to go through this. And if you have developed ulcers in your eyes and you need someone to talk to, someone to vent to, by all means, just reach out to me on any of my socials. It's all at Carlisle Simmons. I would be more than willing to talk to you guys. It's been a strange experience, but the one thing that seems to be very common amongst everyone is how they always ask me how I stayed so calm and positive about everything. So if I can help you guys out in that way to stay calm and positive through things, then I'll gladly talk to you guys. And I'll gladly make more videos like this, because I want to make this type of content, I think, more often too. And sorry that it's shaking everything. It's on my phone. I will from now on be recording off my webcam, but I kind of wanted to make it like a little vlog style thing. But with all that being said, I hope you guys have an amazing day. November 22nd, Corneal Transplant. Life is about to change. So the operation was a success. I already underwent the operation. It was only supposed to be a 2-hour operation. It ended up being 3.5 hours. When I got out of it, I was just drenched in sweat. So everyone was kind of worried about that. But the operation was a success. It went well, very, very well. Can't complain about anything. I was originally going to make a pre-op and post-op video, but I decided, you know what, let me just throw it all together in at once. Now I'm on the journey to heal. I know some people ask, oh, you'll be able to see in no time. To be honest, the recovery, if I'm really, really lucky, it would take 3 months. But they told me it could take anywhere between 3 months to a year, just so then the eye could stabilize, see if they need to reshape anything with the stitches, the cornea, go under again, or anything at all. That the first week is the most dangerous week, because that's when you can get infections. But a week already has passed since the operation, so I think I'm out of that. I do go see my doctor again on Friday, again, just to see if she wants to reshape the cornea or anything else. So hopefully they don't have to do that. And then in about a year from now, I might need to get the whole procedure done again on the right eye, because I did develop an ulcer on the right eye, but they want to see if the scarring is going to strengthen the cornea, or if I'm going to need a transplant, or if I can just keep wearing contacts. I'm fine with just wearing contacts in my right eye, and then probably will have to wear contacts again in my left eye in the future. But look, this is the first step to a brighter future. The day after the surgery, I was finally able to see color and shapes out of my left eye, because for the last 6 months, it has just been like a milky gaze or a frosted window type of gaze whenever I look out of it. So finally being able to see shapes and colors, to some might not mean a whole lot, but to me it means everything. Yeah. So I'm just happy. I'm just really, really happy. It's going to be a long journey, but I'm going to get through it all. If you watched this whole video, thank you for sticking around. It means a lot to me. Hope you have a beautiful day. And if you stuck around for all this, I'm going to now post pictures of what my eye looks like now, and then also videos of what my eye looked like 6 months ago when I woke up with the first ulcer in my left eye and everything. So here's what my eye looked like when I first woke up and felt pain from the ulcer. You can see it already forming. This was a few more hours later. And then a few more hours later, this is how bad it got. Like I said, it was progressing very quickly. It was very agitated. That's why the doctors were so worried. This is the day of the operation. Once I started putting on all my hospital attire, and then this is when the surgeon put her initials above the eye with the surgery. This is me getting out of surgery, leaving the hospital. Again, leaving the hospital looking dead inside the day after, and it still felt dead inside. Post-op checkup a couple days later, a few days later, and this was yesterday. So yeah, my eye has healed a lot since the surgery and since the beginning of this whole journey, and I'm just happy with all this. So again, if you stuck around to watch all that, thank you very much. It means a lot to me. I hope you have an amazing day.